Tape marker. Dear Evan Hansen trailer reaction, guys. Let's get right to it. We're a little late to this, but let's get right to it. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? I'm Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that Callie DeAnge.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. You bring the movie world right into your ears, devices. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Let's get right to it, man. So we're a little late to this trailer reaction here. But Angela's the one that told me about this one, which is, fun fact, it's rare that when Angela tells me trailers like that, or just random trailers, and I'm just like, haven't you seen this? And I'm all like, yeah.
I don't know where I saw an ad for it, but I'm so glad I did, because I was literally like, I watch TV while I work. It's in the background, and then as soon as I heard this, I like stopped what I was doing. I just had to watch it the whole time. It was so
exactly.
good.
So let's get right to it, guys. This is our trailer reaction to Dear Evan Hansen. Let's get right to it. Hope you're ready for this.
Dear Evan Hansen, today is going to be an amazing day, and here's why.
Have you been doing those letters to yourself with Dr. Sherman?
I've been trying to. Have you ever felt like nobody was there?
No one signed your cast. Now we can both pretend we have friends.
I'm sorry about my brother.
Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? I wish everything was different. Wish I was part of something. Wish that anything I said mattered. Have you ever felt like you could disappear?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah, that's mine. I'll just take it. Wait, I need that back. Like you could fall and no one would hear. Connor took a letter from me and it was an assignment from my therapist.
Ew.
Even when the dark comes crashing through.
Connor's mother and stepfather here to see you.
When you need a friend to carry
That's
you.
him too.
Connor wanted you to have this.
And when you're broken on the ground.
Dear Evan Hansen,
Daddy
he
Pino.
wrote it to you.
His last words, Connor took his own life.
He won. I'm sorry, Connor didn't write this.
No, please. It says,
You will be found.
We didn't think Connor had any friends.
I mean, you really gonna tell these people that the only thing they have left of their son is a letter that you wrote to yourself?
so, you and Connor, tell us something, please.
Right. I started talking.
You couldn't stop.
They didn't want me to stop.
I'm putting together a memorial service. If you wanted to do something.
Connor showed me that I wasn't alone. Nobody is. So let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay.
I didn't know that you were hurting.
'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand,
A lot of people feel like us.
you can reach out your hand.
People started sharing it. It's everywhere.
I don't understand what happened.
You did. You don't know how much you've given my family and me.
You will be found. Let the sun come streaming in. If you reach up and you rise again. If you only look.
Were you ever actually friends with him?
I never meant to make it such a mess. I was trying to help. If you knew who I am, just how broken I am.
I already know you. And I love you.
I have to tell them.
Man. Wow. So it's in theater September. That's a really good release date, I would say, when it comes down to it, because it just, that's a pretty good. I don't think any major movies are really in that week. If I do remember, the week before that is the Suicide Squad, but I mean, totally different genre here. Wow, very touching, very moving here.
I always cry whenever I see it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I'm literally crying right now.
Ben Platt, I mean,
I love Ben Platt.
He's come a long ways. It's Pitch Perfect.
Well, I mean, he's done a lot of work in theater, and I think he was involved in the theater the theater adaptation of this.
And I heard his voice a lot. Oh, sorry, we got a cat here. We heard his voice a lot we heard his voice a lot in this one here, so it was pretty good to see to hear his voice, and we recognize his voice a lot. And I love that about this trailer here. It just shows so much of what's going on here, what the plot is. And it's a very touching subject, of course. It's just a very, of mental illness and just anxiety, social anxiety, like to the extreme. And yeah, and I know you've gone through something like that a little similar.
I would say I feel, like you said, it's very touching. I personally relate to it because, I had those struggles, and I still do to a certain extent. Something I do work on every day, and especially with the assignments from his therapist, that's something I've done. So it definitely hits home with me. So it's a lot of feels. So I really like to see that it's being portrayed in a film, because it is, people struggle with it every day, that we don't know about.
Exactly.
And I like how, we get to explore this world. Unfortunately, this young soul took his own life, and we get to see why and what's going on with that. And
that really it gets me upset, because it's just like, it gets better, man. It gets better, and just hang in there, guys. Everyone has their own journey to follow, and I just feel like just seek help if you need it, and everything right before you're thinking or even having those bad thoughts in your mind of taking your own life. I say seek help, whether it's religion, counseling, whatever you need, guys. There is always help out there. But yeah, this trailer is really touching to me. It's a very strong message. It's gonna be a very emotional film to watch for sure.
I'm ready with my tissues. I want to cry.
It's a drama musical, so I'm gonna first things that I did notice in this trailer was that it's very organized very well, I would say, because it's a very straightforward message, a good message here. And then two, the same writers of La La Land, the songwriters of La La Land and The Greatest Showman. So knowing that it's going to hit those two aspects, I know you didn't like La La Land as much as I did, but knowing that it's going to hit those two aspects here, this is like they're mixing into, making a cake. You're mixing in these two ingredients here, and it's just really going to do well, I feel like. It's going to get everyone to go see this movie in theaters, and it's going to spread awareness. Of course, that's the most important thing, spreading awareness of social anxiety and everything. It's just, it's a very touching film. Wow, I can't wait to see this movie.
Yeah, I am super excited. I absolutely love the cast. I think all of the cast is wonderful. I love that it's, like you said, it's based or partially written by the Greatest Showman writers, and then La La Land. I agree with you. I didn't particularly like La La Land, but I love Greatest Showman. Just the snippets of the songs that we heard in this are just beautiful, super touching, and I cannot wait. Super excited for September. Sure. I absolutely love this trailer. Like I said, every time I watch it, it makes me cry, and I'm probably gonna bawl in the theater when I watch it.
It has Caitlin Dever in here, which we know her from Booksmart. She looks really great in this film. A lot of these cast members, I feel like they're all picked out to have their own point of shining in this movie, and I love that because that's the way it sees it in here as well. Of course, we get the Hate U Give actress in here as well.
Yeah, Amanda Stenberg, I think that's
and she was great in the Hate U Give. I loved her in that movie.
She was so great.
And so knowing her point, knowing that we've seen her shine in her own lead movie, to see her shine in this one's going to even be better, because I feel like it's really going to correspond with everybody here. Again, I feel like they really picked every single actress and actor in here so that way they could shine their own way.
Of course, Ben Platt, super talented.
Yeah.
He is phenomenal. We also have Amy Adams. We have Danny Pino.
Juliana Moore.
Love Juliana Moore.
We got a good parent cast here.
Solid
good
cast.
Good parent cast here.
So I'm super excited to see how that goes.
Excited, guys. All right. Any final thoughts, Angela? No? Give it a thumbs up?
I'll give it 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. All right, guys. If you have not already, hit that subscribe button. And thank you guys for making us a part of your day. We'll check y'all later. And hopefully you enjoyed this trailer as much as we did. Put on the comments down below. Thank you, guys. Peace.